It's our first morning in Paxos and we are so happy to be here. We actually first came to Paxos 2 years ago. It was our first sort of proper holiday together, and we just had the most amazing time. 2 years later we are back. It is honestly so magical here. There's no airport here in Paxos, so you fly to Corfu and then you get a small ferry from Corfu to Paxos, and it takes around an hour and a half, but it's the most beautiful ferry ride. We sat up on the top deck because it was like 6-7 p.m. There was the most beautiful sunset, and guys, we saw dolphins. We saw 3 dolphins. Another lady on the boat, she just went, "Dolphins!" And everyone was like, stood up, ran to the end of the boat, and yeah, I'll insert a video because it was honestly so magical. And yeah, my eyes welled up because I was like, I can't believe we're getting this boat back to Paxos. Oh, why am I emotional again right now? My God, something's happened to me. But yeah, it was just such an amazing start to the holiday because I've never seen dolphins like that before. I'm sat out on the balcony at the moment, but I will show you the view. So there's 3 towns in Paxos: Gaios, Laka and Logos. This is Gaios, which is the biggest town of the 3, but this is kind of it. It's really, really beautiful. I think it's going to be a bit of a cloudy day today, but it's still warm. It's like 30 degrees. Jumping in from the end of the holiday because I wanted to do a bit of a tour of where we're staying just to kind of set the scene a little bit. As you can see, we are in the beautiful town of Gaios, really close to the water, and where we're staying, it honestly takes around 5 minutes to get anywhere. There's a lot of steps you have to climb up to get to our apartment. There's normally loads of cats here, which is amazing if you love cats like me. In fact, our Airbnb host feeds 17 cats morning and night, which is kind of insane. I'm gonna walk up all these stairs and then I will meet you upstairs. Come up these beautiful steps, even more steps. A nice garden back here, can see a cat walking around. And then loads of basil plants and tomato plants all down there. Home sweet home. Our apartment is this one here at the end, which is the best one to have because you get window here, window in the bedroom, and then obviously the beautiful balcony out the front. I'm filming this in the evening, so it's a little bit darker than normal, but this is the lovely little kitchen. It's got everything you need, table and chairs, little fridge, and then yeah, coffee machine, kettle, mini oven. Through here we've got the bathroom. Keep going through into the beautiful bedroom. This can either be a double bed or 2 single beds. Sunrise has been happening on this side, so in the morning, first thing in the morning, is so beautiful. Of course, my favourite part is the beautiful balcony out here, overlooking wonderful Gaios. did have a different plan for today. We got the bus into Logos and then we wanted to go to a place called Ben's Bar, but we realised when we got off the bus in Logos we probably should have stayed on the bus and kept going to the next town, which is Laka. It was going to be a 2-hour hike to the beach from where we got dropped off. We did ask how much a taxi would be, but it was a bit too much, so we decided let's just stay in Logos for the day. We come to this gorgeous beach and there's a restaurant, there's people having massages. It's so peaceful, so we bought some lunch in a bakery before we came down to the beach. We're just going to spend all day here, get the bus home to Gaios at 6-ish. There's basically only 3 buses a day, which I kind of love because it's just simple. It does mean you have to plan your day quite carefully, but here on this beach we're only about a 10-minute walk from the town. So yes, I think we'll get the bus home to Gaios at around 6:15. It is paradise down here. Best part about waking up here is all the cats everywhere. This guy yesterday was so cuddly. Hello. Oh, hi guys. Today is going to be a boat day, which is so exciting. Fingers crossed anyway. Dan's gone to the boat rental place to see if we can get a boat for today. I'm heading to the bakery and to the supermarket to get some supplies. When we came here 2 years ago, we had a boat day, and it was honestly the best day ever. We made it to Antipaxos. It took around 10-15 minutes to cross the little channel. Very peaceful over here. You can see the really turquoise water behind me. Just kind of sticking to one side of Antipaxos because it's a little bit choppy out deeper. I was a bit scared. Made it to the most beautiful beach in Antipaxos. I don't know if you can see behind me how clear turquoise the water is. It is honestly amazing. Parked up around 200 metres from the shore, and we basically have to swim to shore with a dry bag, hopefully get some lunch on the beach. Look how clear this water is. Perfect little lunch. Iced Americano, Greek salad, tzatziki, and some bread. Today's boat day was so fun, but I would say if you're coming to Paxos, try and shop around for a boat if you want to hire a boat. We went to the same place that we went to last time. When we last came to Paxos, we came at the end of September, start of October. This time obviously it's the start of September, so it's still quite like busy and touristy, and basically the boat was like double the price. Feel like they try to take the biscuit a little bit. For example, we had secured a boat and it was this price, and then she said, oh, actually we've only got this boat, which conveniently was the bigger, more expensive one. And then they were like, okay, we'll give you the best price, it's this. And we were a bit like, we didn't even say anything, but she crossed out the price and gave us like a cheaper price. The same with the fuel money. We said, oh, how much will fuel be for a boat like this? And she said like, oh, 20 euros. And then we got back and we said like, how much for fuel? And she was like, oh, 35. I think in total with the fuel, it cost us around 170 euros. To compare, 2 years ago, we spent, I think 70 euros for the full day. But we just thought, oh, let's just do it, because it'd be amazing. After dinner last night, we came to this gorgeous bar and we actually sat just literally right there. And we had our drinks and played cards and it was so nice. But this is the main square of Gaios over here. Beautiful church, loads of restaurants, and then it opens up onto the harbour at the front there. Made it to Ben's bar and it is so stunning. The sunbeds are 5 euros for the whole day, which is amazing. So the trick is get the bus, aim for Lacquer, and then we just said to the lady on the bus to stop at Mondadendry Beach. It was about a 10-minute walk down a very steep hill all the way down to the beach down here. I'm heading down to the ice cream shop, which is very close to our apartment. I am looking a little bit worse for wear. I actually haven't been sleeping well all week. I keep waking up really early. I don't know why, because the bed is so comfy. I feel like my eyes are looking really dark. But anyway, I have had a shower. It's our penultimate night here, and I thought we could do some skincare and makeup together. I've been really enjoying not wearing much makeup or any makeup at all. Alas, I thought I would make a bit more effort tonight, seeing as I literally filled up half my suitcase with skincare and makeup. We only bought hand luggage on this trip. Well, not hand luggage, but baggage that goes in the cabin rather than in the hold. So I had to bring all my most mini skincare and makeup. Absolutely love this wash bag. My mum got this for me a few birthdays ago. It's from Elizabeth Scarlett, and I also have the mini version as well. Moisturizer, I've been using this Dr. Loretta Barrier Repair Gel Cream mini version. The SPF 30 is also really nice. I am going to do a little bit of base just because I'm feeling actually kind of spotty. The Merit Tinted SPF, obviously I've been loving that, mentioned that in a previous vlog. I also have the Merit Complexion Stick, which is really nice, and I've also been loving the Say concealer as well, so I think I'm going to do like a tiny bit of each of those. Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, trusty Ilia blush, random very old eyebrow pencil, Katie Jane Hughes Hyper Shine Pigment. I think you can actually kind of put this anywhere. Shimmery, goldy colour. Tiny bit of brown mascara. Apparently there's going to be a blood moon tonight, like a lunar eclipse blood moon. So I really hope we see it. Last night we had such a nice view of the moon from our balcony, so I'm hoping for the same tonight. My eyebrow pencil just rolled off the edge of the balcony, so that will be the last time I do my eyebrows for the rest of the whole holiday. Finish with some Say lip gloss in the colour Splash. It's our last night here in Paxos and I am so sad to be leaving. We've honestly had such an amazing week here. As I've mentioned many times, we came here in 2023 for the first time, and to be back 2 years later somewhere so familiar has just been really amazing. And our host here is so lovely. We booked here the first time through Airbnb, and then this time we booked direct with her, so she gets all the money instead of Airbnb taking a big cut. We had a gorgeous last day at the beach today, and tonight we are going to eat at probably the best restaurant in Gios called Mambo. We went there last time, I think on our last night as well, and it was honestly 10 out of 10. We had to make a booking because it gets quite busy. But yes, I'm just on the balcony, Dan's in the shower, reading a few more pages of my book. This is Table for One by Emma Gannon. I've actually only got a tiny bit left. I read 234 pages on the beach today. Started and almost finished the book in one day. Really, really loving it. Tomorrow is going to be quite a long travel day. We're leaving here around 9 AM, get the ferry back to Corfu, and then there's a few hours to spare before we get our flight from Corfu back to London.